Hey guys, I'm Justin. I am the owner of Horrorland Media, me and my wife Lee. As you can tell, I'm solo yet again this week. This week we're going to kind of get back to some basic stuff, and that is just going to be a good old-fashioned collection haul video of things that I bought for the convention. So let's roll the intro and get right into this week's episode.
Welcome to Horrorland.
Alright guys, so this week's episode, like I said, basically if you've been following us here on YouTube, if you'll remember kind of back in the very beginning, Horrorland Media, the YouTube channel, was made basically to be a weekly episodic infomercial for our convention appearances and everything Horrorland Media. And so now I've really gotten to where we're just doing movie reviews. We're just showing off my personal collection. And today I got this huge box. I don't know if I'm skilled enough to do this without it falling here. The box has already been opened, but it's a huge box. It's 100 Blu-rays, 100. And basically they came in, it was part of a collection that I bought. And so I thought it would kind of be cool just to show those off, kind of show you guys what we've got going on in the world of Horrorland Media. So we'll make kind of a long story short on this. Basically, this guy was on Facebook. I had ordered some stuff from him before. It was some boutique stuff, you know, Screen Factory. I'm always leery about ordering from people on Facebook. He shipped it when he said he would. I think it was the next day, if not even the same day. Sent me the tracking number, got it. Everything was in pristine condition. And this guy puts this in his post, so I'm not like divulging personal information, but basically he had a really good friend that had a really big horror collection and he passed away with cancer. And so he's basically selling off his collection and trying to help his wife by giving her back the money to pay bills. So it's kind of like a good cause kind of thing also. And anytime, you know, I've really tried to like reach out to him and make deals whenever he posts stuff because, man, let's be honest, the amount of stuff that's in here, it would take him forever to sell this stuff. Not because it's not good stuff, it's just, it's pretty common. Most of this stuff's going to go in like my $5 boxes. But the thing is, like, either he's going to have to sit on it for a while, and even when he does sell, he's going to have multiple trips to the post office with bubble mailers and shipping supplies, or he can give a little bit of a discount. I buy in bulk. It's a win-win. He still gets his money. He has a much quicker sell-through rate, the whole 9 yards. So, I don't know if you guys could really tell. I tried to hold it up. We'll hold it up again. This is all spines. So the box came crushed. I don't think it was his fault. It was packed nicely, had some bubble wrap. I think that's our lovely USPS. And so I opened it at the bottom just to make sure that nothing was severely damaged. I didn't take any of this stuff out. So I can see like a very small group of stuff that has slip covers on it because slip covers are double-sided. So, but that's legitimately all I can see. Everything else is a mystery. Basically, he posted these, and I jumped on it. Was like, hey, how much would you sit? You know, he had a box. It was like box 1, box 2. It was so he could help. You know, when people pick stuff out in pictures. I was like, how much would you charge me if I bought the whole box? We agreed on a number, and there we went. So we're just going to pull these out one by one. We're going to go over them. Most of them are supposed to be horror. I think there are some that are not like horror, true horror. But anyways, first one up here, that's a good one. That's Anaconda on Blu. All these are Blu-rays. So Anaconda. Oh, that's a good one too. That's Ouija or Ouija. I don't know how people say that. This one does have a sliced cover, so I'll probably have to recase that one, but that's okay. The Purge. So I do probably need to at least, I'm not going to give like a dollar figure like what I spent on this. This is going to sound really bad, but like no offense, it's none of your business what we spent on this. But the thing is, I tried not to price gouge him. I wanted him to make money, but I also had a certain margin to meet, and like I said, we met in the middle pretty good. We've got the Addams Family here. I've actually got the double feature of that, but that one's really cool to have. We do have Hellboy. So that's one of the ones that I was saying, like, not really true horror. I mean, the Addams Family isn't either if you're looking at it from that regard. But Next up, Shutter Island with Leonardo DiCaprio. That one's cool. Mr. Brooks here with Kevin Costner. So this is a cool one. I'm just kind of checking I'm not going to check disc quality. I trust this guy. The main thing I'm checking for is to make sure that the movie is in the correct case. Sometimes people house things weirdly in their collection, like where they just... I've done it before. You put the wrong disc back in the wrong case. So this is just going to kind of, like I said, be an overview of everything that we got and kind of my opinion of was it worth it, was it a good deal. Stakeland. We have Eel. That's a Dollar Tree title, all day, every day. So that one's kind of a bust. Again, I mean, this guy didn't, it wasn't like, he told me what was in here or anything, and anything like that. Next up, Future World. It's like a Walmart exclusive. I don't know if the Blu-ray was a Walmart exclusive or what. You have Hellboy 2 here, The Golden Army. Take a couple of these out at one time here. Bloodline. Fatherhood Can Be Murder. I don't know what this one is. Honestly, some of these I may keep this one and watch it. That one looks pretty good. From Blumhouse, the producer of Sinister, The Visit, and Upgrade. We'll stick that one to the side. I may check that one out before I get rid of it. Next up, if I would quit dropping stuff, The Right with Anthony Hopkins. This next one here, The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot. George Romero's Survival of the Dead. That has got that cool lenticular slipcover. That is freaking awesome. I don't know if you guys can... I don't know if it's doing anything in the camera or not. I can't tell. That slipcover is awesome, though. And this is actually one that Survival of the Dead. I've actually, to be honest, I don't think I've ever watched this. So that may be another one, especially with that slip, that I check out before I get rid of it. Next up here, the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. We've got Doom with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson there. This is Saw 3. I do remember from the pictures, I think all the Saws are actually in this. Paranormal Activity 3. Condemned. Condemned is insane. I remember that one very vividly. It's a very insane movie. The Mummy Returns. Dead 7. Oh, that's cool. Stephen King's The Mist. So that's a real good one. And as you're seeing, man, some of these are going to be $10 titles. But most, for the most part, these are going to be $5s. The Jurassic Dead from Wild Eye. Ghostbusters. We have The Midnight Movie. Paranormal Activity. The Scorpion King. Cloverfield. Paranormal Activity 2. This one is The Mind's Eye. This one says the best Scanner sequel we never got. So it's pretty cool. Love me some Scanners. Oh, here we go. Devil's Rejects. One of my best Rob Zombie film in my opinion. That and House of 1,000 Corpses. So love that one. Next up, Super 8. Here we get into all the Saws. So we have Saw 4. Yeah, Saw 4. Saw 5. Another Saw 3. So we've already done Saw 3, so we have 2 copies of it. Saw 2. Saw 6. And Saw 6 again, so 2 copies of that. This guy must have bought 2 copies of all the Saws, because here's another Saw 2. And another Saw 5. So, I can't lie, that is honestly kind of disappointing. Saw 4 again. So to have this many duplicates is a little disappointing, but it's okay. Saw's a big enough franchise. I think I can make that work. Sweeney Todd. This one will have to have a recase as well. This case is filthy. Actually, the case has water damage. So I actually have a copy of Sweeney Todd. I don't love it, so I may swap mine out with that. Zombieland. Mimic. Casper. Texas Chainsaw 03. Resident Evil. Cloverfield. House of Wax, that's a big one. A lot of people ask for that when it shows. The Scorpion King, again, I think we've already had that one. So again, I mean, we're getting several duplicates in here. I mean, the guy was a collector, so I guess he just had multiples of some things. Edward Scissorhands. The Chernobyl Diaries. Salem's Lot. Friday the 13th, The Killer Cut. This is the 09 remake. Resident Evil Apocalypse. And we have The Lost Boys, The Thirst. I think this is The Lost Boys 3, if I'm not mistaken. Get another handful out here. We've got Friday the 13th. This is part 1, the uncut. It's awesome. The Purge, Election Year. Annabelle. The Bye-Bye Man with a completely busted case. Psychotica. Predators. I think this is like Predator 3 basically. Dracula Untold. Dead in Tombstone with Danny Trejo. Also has Mickey Rourke, if I'm not mistaken. Beetlejuice. We do have The Woman in Black. Lost Boys, The Tribe. Evil Dead, the extended cut. This does look like a region release. It says it's region ABC though, so I don't know. We'll have to check that one out, just because stuff like that can be kind of tricky sometimes. Freddy vs. Jason. Alien vs. Predator Requiem. Abraham Lincoln vs. Zombies. It's one of those asylum films. The original Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. King Kong. Donnie Darko. Legion. Scream. I Am Legend. So Simon, there's lots of good stuff in here. It's a lot of common stuff, but it'll make for $5. You know, it'll make good stuff for $5. The Signal, House of a Thousand Corpses, The Crow, Pitch Black with Vin Diesel. We're getting down to the end, guys. We don't have a whole lot left in here. We've got Salvation and The Mortuary double feature. Mortuary is amazing. The Purge Anarchy. Cabin in the Woods. Phenomenal film. 30 Days of Night. Pretty decent vampire flick. Bad Milo. Resident Evil Extinction. The Strangers. Doomsday. I don't know much about that one. That's another one that I may have to kind of look at. Another Resident Evil Extinction. We have Blade. Wesley Snipes. Alright, we got our last little bitty stack here. So, home stretch where we've got I Know What You Did Last Summer. Gremlins. Another Beetlejuice. Another Edward Scissorhands. The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. 3 from Hell. Ghost Rider. And then we do have another repeat here with Hellboy to round out the box. So we do have several things in there that are not horror, but that's okay. I mean, I knew that there would be some in there that weren't because he wasn't just a horror collector. It was a very extensive collection from the pictures that I've seen. But most of this stuff, like I said, we got a couple of $10 titles in there that kind of bring up the profit margins a little bit. But most of this stuff is going to be available for $5 at the convention table. So stuff like 3 from Hell, if you want to see it, but you know it's not the greatest movie, it's the worst and the weakest in the trilogy, $5 is not bad if you're a completionist or just want to see it and have it. So a lot of stuff here. Like I said, I think he quoted me 100 Blu-rays. We made a deal on it. Super excited to have these in. Super excited to get these priced and get them added to boxes. And can't wait to bring them to you guys as fans. Hopefully, if there's something in here you guys have seen that you want, hopefully we'll be seeing you in either Chicago for Flashback Weekend or at Scarefest. So either one, we'll have them. I'm sure all this won't sell by then, so we'll also have them come next year for our convention slate as well. So anyways, guys, like I said, this channel kind of started out with us showing stuff like this off, and I kind of quit. I kind of got away from it. It's something that I would really like to get back to. And just, you know, keep you guys informed about what we're getting in. I've got a couple more packages coming in. We just ordered some more stuff, a small package from SRS for some of their Blu-rays, because they're Blu-rays that I've been asked about. So we do have, you know, some more stuff coming in. I do have a box of, I think it's 88 films maybe that came in as well. We've got quite a bit of stuff. So we can definitely start turning out some videos like this as long as you guys enjoy them, just showing off movies. They're not movies for me. They legitimately are movies for you guys, so that you can see them and kind of see what we're bringing to conventions. So anyways, guys, this was kind of a thrown together video this week. Again, filming Mothershucker has taken absolutely all of our time between filming. I've already started the editing process and just everything that goes along with it. So we've been busy, we've been tired. It has like 114, 110, 115 heat indexes here in Tennessee already. So hellacious heat. It's just been not too much fun. So we've just been trying to kind of churn along and keep content up on the channel, and that's exactly what this video was. It was kind of thrown together. Hopefully we will get back with some more where all 4 of us are together very, very soon. soon. But until then, we hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Follow us on all the social medias down below. If you are a new follower, we've gained several new followers to the channel after the Nashville Horror Con. Welcome, and again, I hope you enjoyed this. Follow us on the social medias. Don't just follow us here. If you have a suggestion of a video that you guys would like to see, drop that in the comments down below. We love getting those, and we try our best to do them. Like I said, hopefully we will get back on a more strategic, a more uniform schedule very, very shortly. So anyways, guys, we appreciate you all tuning in, and we'll catch you next week on Welcome to Horrorland.